Welcome back. The political news in full. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli headed the weekly cabinet meeting at the government's headquarters in the new administrative capital on Wednesday. The meeting discussed several economic and social files and measures of monitoring the basic commodities prices ahead of the holy month of Ramadan. In this regard, Madbouli stated that wheat prices would decrease in coming stage, adding that the government is keen to help farmers and serve domestic market. At the cabinet meeting, the latest updates of coronavirus pandemic were tackled. Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri takes part in the Foreign Ministers G20 meeting in the Indian capital, New Delhi. The top diplomat's participation comes within India's invitation to Egypt to be the guest of honor of the meeting. Shukri will attend 2 work sessions on several files, including security, food, energy and development cooperation, as well as fighting terrorism. Meanwhile, Shukri is to hold talks with his counterparts on the sidelines of the G20 meeting. India's Foreign Secretary said on Wednesday that the Russia-Ukraine conflict will form an important part of discussions at a G20 foreign ministers meeting, but host India is confident that economic challenges created by the war will get equal attention.
China's manufacturing activity surged to its highest reading in more than a decade in February, official figures showed on Wednesday, as factories began to return to normal following years of COVID-19 disruption. The world's second largest economy is steering back to life after Beijing's decision in December to drop its strict health measures, which mandated strict lockdowns, travel restrictions and mass testing. February's figures reflected the subsiding of case numbers after a surge that began in December, coupled with the return to work after the Lunar New Year holiday. The National Bureau of Statistics announced the official Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, a key gauge of Chinese factory output, stood at 52.6 in February compared with 50.1 a month earlier. The reading, the highest since 2012, surpassed expectations, with analysts having predicted a much less marked increase to 50.6. The growth trend was confirmed Wednesday by the independent PMI index, which stood at 51.6 in February compared with 49.2 the previous month. The survey, which covers small and medium-sized enterprises, is seen by some as a more accurate reflection of China's economic situation than official figures, which more closely track large state groups. It said employment rose, pressure on supply chains eased, and delivery times improved for the first time in 8 years. More clues about China's economic health are expected to be revealed on Sunday, when the annual session of the National People's Congress, China's parliament, opens in Beijing.
The border guard forces succeeded in foiling a smuggling attempt of a huge amount of drugs in South Sinai. An exchange occurred between the forces and the smugglers when a patrol was combing a number of roads and access. A criminal was killed, an officer went a martyr, and 2 soldiers were wounded during the attack. Minister of Interior Mahmoud Tawfiq participated in Arab Interior Ministers' Council meeting on Wednesday in Tunisia. In his address, Tawfiq asserted the importance of enhancing bilateral and multi-parties security coordination during the coming period. The minister also stressed the significance of the current round of the Council in light of current security challenges facing the Arab region. World Health Organization Chief Tedros Adhanom visited rebel-held northwestern Syria on Wednesday, first trip to areas outside Damascus control since a devastating quake last month.